Today we are going to add a slit to a skirt by using the existing seam on it. Maybe you thrifted a skirt and it really needs a slit, or maybe you have one in your closet. Or maybe you just sewed up a skirt and you're like, you know what? This skirt needs a slit. Well, I got you. We're gonna go over how to add a slit at the seam. This process is very simple, so get ready to have some sewing fun. The first thing you need to do is try on your skirt and decide how high do you want the slit to be? Just a little or a lot? And it's so important to try it on and see exactly where you want it to be, because you might think, 5 inches sounds good, and then you put it on and 5 inches is not good. Maybe you want it really high and then all of a sudden it ends up way too high. So just make sure you try it on so that way you can get the perfect slit length. Today I'm going to be demoing on the Buy a Sewing Skirt. It's our latest pattern in the sewing club. So if you want to get the pattern, you can get it on our website or you can get it at a discount through the sewing club. There's links down below for everything. So on my skirt here, I'm going to make a slit that's 7 inches high, tall, long, however you want to look at that. So I'm going to put a mark right here at 7. We're putting that mark at the side seam because that's where we're adding the slit. We're going to use that existing seam. Now you can put in a slit anywhere you want in a garment, and if that's something you want to do, make sure you check out some of my other slit videos. I'll put some links down below. Now that I've determined how high I want the slit to be, I'm going to grab my seam ripper and we're going to seam rip open the seam and a little bit of the hem as well. I'm going to seam rip the seam up to where I marked at 7 inches. But first, we need to open up the hem. So let's start by seam ripping a few inches on both sides of the hem. So I'm going to start by popping a few stitches here in the hem to start releasing the rolled hem. So I like to pop a few and then give it a little pull, and then we can work in here. Now I'm going to recommend that you seam rip at least an inch beyond the side seam on both sides. This is going to give us enough space to be able to create a slit. So I have about 1 inch open on each side of the seam here. So now this is important to be open because we need to get into the seam to create the slit, and then we re-hem it later. And this also allows me to get access to the bottom of the seam, and that's what we need to seam rip open next. We're going to seam rip open the seam as high as you want that slit. So I've got this seam started, and now I'm going to just be opening up this seam with the serge. And if you need help using a seam ripper, make sure you check out my video on how to use a seam ripper. There's a video down below. So now you can see I have this seam opened up. So since we seam ripped up the seam, we need to secure it where we stopped seam ripping so your whole seam doesn't come undone. So we're going to go over to the sewing machine and we're just going to add some back stitches right on top of this existing seam. I also want to mention, if you have a serge on your seam, it was serged together, I want you to remove the serge 2 inches further than the slit. And this will make sense in a minute. So I have my needle positioned right over that existing stitch. And we are going to sew a few forward and backwards. Go forward again if you like. And that's it. That's going to secure that seam so that way it no longer rips apart. So that's all we had to do were just those back stitches right there in that existing seam. Now that that seam's secured, it's time to work on the edges of the slit. So now we have the slit, but we need to finish this edge. Now you have a couple options here. So one option is roll hemming this. So we have a 1/2 inch seam allowance here, so you could do a nice 1/4 inch rolled hem into the existing seam. Or what you can do is finish this edge, fold it back, and then do some stitching very precisely. And that's what we're going to do. Since I want to keep this beginner friendly, we're going to finish the edges on both sides of the slit, and then I'll go over exactly how to stitch it down. To finish the edges, I'm going to be using my serger, but if you don't have a serger, use your zigzag, use your overcast, you could pink it, or you could even bias bind it. So I'm going to start at the existing seam up here where I left off on the serge, and I'm going to kind of open up this seam here, kind of splay it open, and I'm going to start up here, so make sure your needles are up if you're using the serger, and we're going to place that in there parallel with the foot, and then we're going to serge down. Now I'm going to do the other side. Start where we left off in the seam up here. Keep everything out of the way on the bottom and continue. Let's go take a look at that on the table and talk about how we're going to sew down the slit. So I've got everything nice and serged here, and you can see it's just blending in really nice into the existing seam. And we always finish our edges so that way our fabric doesn't fray and fall apart. Now what we're going to do is fold back the seam allowance. And the seam allowance I had in here was a 1/2 inch. If your project was 5/8 or 3/8, you would follow that because we need it to blend in perfectly into the existing seam. So I'm going to go ahead and pin this back a 1/2 inch. You can see by doing this, it's coming out really nice from the existing seam down. Now I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. Now that I've got both sides pinned up, it's time to do a little sewing. So we are going to start at the bottom. We can keep it all flat, sew up. We're going to make a turn, go across the seam, and come back down. And when you're working with the bottom here, you want to make sure everything is nice and flat. If your rolled hem or the hem that you have on your project is getting in the way, just remove a bit more of the hem so you can get everything to lay flat. It'll just turn out so much nicer for you. Now it's time to sew it down, and we're going to be using a straight stitch. But make sure you're using a stitch appropriate for your type of fabric. So I'm starting at the bottom, I've got my straight stitch on, and I'm going to be stitching right in the middle of the serge. If you don't have a serge, make sure you're stitching about 1/8 of an inch away from the edge so that way everything stays nice and flat. Now I'm going to come up about 1/4 inch past the seam, needle down, foot up, and turn. We're going to sew across to the other side, making sure we stop where the serge is, needle down, foot up, and turn. Back stitch at the end, and let's take a look at it. So now I have the slit sewn down on the sides, but as you can notice, the bottoms are looking pretty funky. So we're gonna have to roll hem these back up. So essentially we need to follow our hem that we had here, roll this back up and stitch it down. And it's going to be helpful if we roll this and iron it a little bit because it's so small and precise. And if you don't have a roll hem on the bottom, that's okay. Just reconstruct whatever hem you have on your project. So I'm just going to recreate the roll that was in here. And then we're going to iron it down. Okay. So now I have the roll hem there ironed. So I can put a few pins in it to keep it in place while we're sewing it. And just make sure that you don't have any little ends popping out. You can just tuck those in. There we go. So now I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. Now I have both sides pinned up and it's just time to sew it back down. We're going to start in the existing stitch and then just continue all the way to the beginning of the slit. So I'm starting in the existing line of stitching, making sure that I am adding a couple back stitches and continuing forward. Back stitching at the end. And now I'll do the same thing to the other side. And now our slit is complete, and look at those beautiful finished corners that we have on both sides. Isn't adding a slit to something that already exists super easy? Now when you want a little bit more movement to your garments, you can add slits to the seams. And this is a super beginner friendly method. If you have any questions, leave it down below in the comments, and I'd love to know where you're going to add a slit. Leave that down below in the comments as well. If you enjoyed the tutorial today, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you know when the new tutorials come out. And if you're already a subscriber, thank you so much for watching today. These videos are for you guys. And if you want to learn more about sewing, make sure you check out our online and in-person classes here in Chicago. And if you want to know what's going on in the studio right now, make sure you check out my Instagram. Thank you so much for watching today. Bye!